Are you sick of working on the little stuff in your business every single day? Are you getting burned out because of all the busy work you have to do on a never-ending basis? If you're picking up what I'm putting down right now, I have a cool surprise for you today. I'm going to share with you 3 things you must have in order to scale your business and make it work without you. Sounds impossible, right? Stay tuned to find out. Hey, I'm Brian Kellicky with Systems Underground, and today we're going to reveal the 3 things your business must have to run without you. So let's dive in. The big 3 things you must have are automation, systems, and procedures. Let me explain the difference between these 3 and how you can use them to free up your time and scale your business. First, we will start with automations, aka the sexy robot ninjas that run your business. Everyone is totally obsessed with this topic, and they should be. An automation is a task set up one time and it can be ran repeatedly by robots or software. Think of this as one of those set it and forget it's from TV. Now, if you have any brain in your head, you're probably thinking, one does not simply set it and forget it. And you're 100% right. You see, in order for your automations to work, you need to learn the software that will control them. This means taking the time to learn the ins and outs of the software, plan your automations, construct them, and finally test everything to ensure it's working properly. Not so set it and forget it anymore, is it? Even though it is some work to implement this into your business, it's totally worth it. Why? Because the best part about business automations is that it eliminates the need to pay people to help you out. This is why it's such a hot topic right now. So when you are restructuring your business, be sure to start here and automate every task you can before moving to the next step, which is systems. A system is a task that usually happens on a predictable or recurring basis that is made up of procedures grouped in an ordered checklist. What distinguishes this from an automation is that it requires a human to do it. And this is the biggest bottleneck of entrepreneurs that try to scale and grow their business. Why? Because it's freaking boring. That look on Robert Downey's face says it all. But even though these aren't as much fun to do, they are a total necessity for scaling your business to grow without you having to do everything yourself. An example of a system is client onboarding. It's a 5-step system. Here's a quick outline. Step 1 would be welcome email. This is usually sent out automatic, so this would be actually part of the automation area. But then we go into sending out thank you cards, go into sending an unannounced bonus gift, maybe adding them to a private Facebook group, and then a shout out on a fan page. A lot of these require human interaction to make this happen, which is why it's a system. Some other examples of systems are running Facebook ads and conducting staff meetings. Most of the time, systems contain multiple steps, each with their own objective to complete before moving on to the next step. In other words, each step uses a different procedure, which brings me to the last piece of the puzzle, procedures. A procedure is a checklist of steps needed to complete a task that is done on a random or unpredictable basis. They are used to provide a more in-depth explanation of how to do certain steps in a system. Although these are necessary for getting things done right, they are also the most time-consuming of the 3 things to make. Some examples of procedures are posting to Instagram, editing your homepage, and running a flash sale for your business. The most important thing to remember about procedures is that they aren't recurring or schedulable. Wait. That's probably not a real word. Anyway, to sum things up, automations are robots. Automate everything you can first. Then move to systems, which are recurring tasks or checklists that people need to complete. These are usually broad steps or an outline of how to get things done. Finally, procedures are random tasks that are more detailed than systems. These usually cannot be scheduled and they still need to get done by people. And they are way more in-depth than a system for the most part. Most people mix up systems and procedures all the time, so let's simplify this even more for you. Procedures are detailed instructions of how to complete a particular step in a system, or they are standalone random tasks that cannot be scheduled. Systems are broad or simplified outlines or checklists of how to accomplish a task that are usually made up of a collection of procedures. These are recurring tasks that happen daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or even yearly. Think of it as a taco within a Taco Bell within your mind. Now I know what you are thinking. Why in the hell do we set it up this way? Well, to confuse you, of course. Kidding. Totally kidding. But seriously, it does something super clever. It avoids changing all of your systems when there is an update. You just update the procedure and leave the system alone. This is smart because your systems may be linked to one another, and if you change one system, you have to go through and change every single one of them. Don't feel the need to relive my nightmare on this. Just do it this way and you'll thank me later. And there you have it. The 3 things you need to build your business to run without you. You're welcome. If you have any questions about this topic, please drop us a comment in the box below this video. Then while you're here, you might as well click on the subscribe button over here to get our latest videos delivered to your inbox every single week. And finally, be sure to click on the giant gift on this page as well to get your hands on our 60-second system guide that shows you exactly how to start creating systems for your business from the ground up. Until next time, stay classy. To get our 60 seconds, if I could talk today, that would be awesome. I feel like Pinocchio in this vest. I'm a real boy. It's getting that point in the day where I'm just slap happy, I think.